Section 1 of My Bible History, Old Testament. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. My Bible History, Old Testament, by Most Reverend Louis Laravoire Morrow. Creation. God has always lived. He had no beginning, and he will have no end. There was a time when only God lived. Then out of nothing, by his almighty power, he made everything, heaven and earth, and all things in heaven and on earth. Out of nothing God created the earth. At first it was dark and all covered with water. Then God said, "Be light made," and at once light appeared. God separated light from darkness. He called the light day, and the darkness night. This was all done the first day. On the second day God said, "Let there be a sky to divide the waters above and below." The blue sky was made. God called it heaven. On the third day God spoke, "Let the waters under heaven be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear. Let this dry land bring forth grass and trees and plants of every kind." So everything was done. God called the waters seas, and the dry land he called earth. On the fourth day God created the sun, the moon, and the stars. He said, "Let these heavenly lights separate day from night. Let them mark the days, the seasons, and the years." On the fifth day God created the fishes and other creatures that were to live in the seas. He also made birds and other creatures that were to fly in the sky. God blessed them, saying, "Increase and multiply." On the sixth day God made all the animals that were to live on the ground. Then God said, "I shall make man in my image. I shall make man to rule over all the things that I have created." God formed man out of the dust of the earth. Then he breathed into him a soul that will never die. And God saw all the things that he had made, and they were very good. On the seventh day God rested from his work. He blessed the day and made it holy. Catholics are obliged to keep Sundays and holy days of obligation holy by hearing Mass and abstaining from servile work. End of Section 1. Section 2 of My Bible History, Old Testament, by Bishop Morrow. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Maria Therese. The Battle of the Angels. Before the creation of man, God made angels. They were to adore God and carry out his commands. They are pure spirits. That is, they have souls only, and no bodies. This is why we cannot see angels. God wanted the angels to live forever in heaven with him. He made them so beautiful that we cannot imagine their loveliness. When he made them, they were all perfectly beautiful, good, and holy. They were in the grace of God and very happy with him. Of all the angels, most wonderful for his glory and beauty was Lucifer, which means bearer of light. This beauty and glory had all come from God, but instead of blessing his Creator, Lucifer became very proud of himself. At last he came to think himself as great as God. Lucifer cried out against God, "I will not obey." Having tempted other angels to join him, he led them in revolt against God, crying, "I will be like the Most High." Now the Archangel Michael loved God and was faithful, crying, "Who is like God?" He called good angels to join him against Lucifer and his wicked angels. And a great battle took place. Michael and his good angels drove Lucifer and the wicked ones into hell. Lucifer, who was all glory and beauty, is now called Satan, the devil, the demon. No one can imagine his wickedness and ugliness. And the bad angels in hell are devils, like their head, Satan. God rewarded the good angels with everlasting happiness with him in heaven. But God punished Satan and the other devils in hell forever. There are 9 choirs of angels: seraphim, cherubim, thrones, dominations, virtues, powers, principalities, archangels, and angels. Among the angels, the ones given individual charge of men are the guardian angels. They guard and protect us and inspire us with good thoughts. They are always near us. We should try to listen to their advice and pray to them in all dangers. Each of us has a guardian angel into whose care God gave us. Devils may tempt us to sin, but with the grace of God we can fight against
Sample complete. Ready to continue?